And scale dealership is not done working on it, so hopefully I have it done sometime tonight. It has a lot of detail. The elevator on the top, it's a bigger door, and the bottom one I kind of made it small by mistake, but it still is an N scale dealership. It has a lot of detail. I am asking 180. 180. This is an auction. I'm going now for 180. Now who's doing 160? 160. Not pretty good doing this stuff, guys, but I'm trying my best. Oh, that's my passion, build models. It looks like nobody's online to watch these models. So, well, yeah, I guess my shit is boring. Oh, thanks for joining. So I don't have that much to show to you guys, but this is an N scale model that I'm working on. It's a dealership N scale. That's a lot of detail. You got the upper offices, the bottom offices. Everything's done by hand. And I also got the McDonald's that I'm willing to to sell it for a good price. You name your price today, and if you want it, and I like that price offer, and it's sold to you guys, to anyone that's interested. It has lights inside. This is the one I'm trying to sell today. I'm asking 180. Like I said, if you really like the model and you're into the model world of building railroads models, this would be an excellent addition to your railroad model. That's the garage, the maintenance garage. That's the back area. And like I said, everything's handmade. Everything is handmade. I'm not using laser cutters here. The McDonald's has a lot of parts that were laser cutters. It has a lot of detail inside. If you can see all that little detail, you got the people, the lobby, the booths are right there. The self checkouts. If you see the self checkouts, I'll have it on in a few minutes. I'll put on the light so you guys can see it. And I also got some small scale 187 vehicles. I got that beautiful limo. This one too, hand painted, and N scale vehicles. And that's the train station that I'm working on. It's not done. Still a lot of detail to work on. And I will try to have it on in a few minutes so you can see the McDonald's lights up real nice. Yeah, this is my first time doing these lives. I used to have a store on eBay, but not anymore. So I still have a store on Mercancy, I think it is Mercancy. I'll try to have the information of that website so you can go there and buy the stuff you want. So McDonald's has lights inside, as you can see. Maybe I didn't put it right. Hold up, there it is. It has interior lights. It has a unique interior, as you can see. You have the front registers. The soda machine is right over here. I think you can see the soda machine right there. This one I spent a lot of hours on this model. And this model I'm willing to give it away for 180, or name your price. If your price is good, I'll send it to you. I do accept credit cards. I believe you can pay with credit cards through this place, or I also have a way of doing it. So if you're really interested in this model, just make the offer. I'm gonna try to do an auction type. So I start 180. I'm willing to go as low as 160. Who is willing to pay 160? 160. 160. I'm really need the money because I just lost a job, and that's why I'm doing these lives. Who's willing to pay 140 for this model? 140. 140. You can make your offer. Make that offer if you want. It has a nice ceiling grid. Look at that ceiling grid. It looks so real. The ceiling grid, the miniature lights. You have the back area. The back area has a recreation of a city. I did a remodel for for McDonald's in Michigan, I think it was. Oh no, Wisconsin. Yeah. So I recreated the interior with the city of Wisconsin. If you can see the skyline, that's the skyline of Wisconsin. I'm trying to make this McDonald's as the ones they used to be in the 90s. They had like a background scenery of a city. If you go to the Las Vegas McDonald's, they have a wall with the background of a city of Las Vegas, if I'm not mistaken. If that one hasn't been remodeled, it still has the old decor. So yeah, make your offer. If it's a good offer, it's sold to you. So I'm doing $100 for this model. Has a lot of detail. Has lights. Who's willing to pay $100 for this? I mean, I gotta put a website of a place that they make custom models for architecture designers. And a McDonald's like this, I'm pretty sure they will charge you like $500 because these model makers they don't sell cheap. I sent in the blueprints for panera bread, and they were charging me $1,000 because it was a bigger scale. This was a small scale, but as you can see, it has a lot of detail. I think it's worth it for $100. $100 is going for $100 now. $100 now. Anyone willing to do any less than $100? I could probably do the lowest I can go is 90. $90 for this model. It's worth it. I am about to maybe keep it because it's way too cheap. $90 is way too cheap. So let's go for the next model. This model is the Railroad N Scale dealership. This one I can probably do 110. It has a lot of detail. Still working on it. The only thing it's missing is the lights and a couple little details. I gotta do the rooftop unit. I was working on these pieces right here on the front walls, the back area. That's the maintenance bay. So you got the cars that goes through here to the maintenance bay, and that's the other side of the dealership. I do custom models, so if you really looking for something impressive, like maybe an hotel and N scale, I would not recommend the big scales like 187 or the biggest one because they're bulky size. The shipping is expensive, but if you want to go for something bigger than N scale, HO is the best one. Now, if you want to go something bigger than HO 187, then I can do that too. I also have a train station and I'm working on it. So the McDonald's I can probably do 80. Anybody's interested, I'm purchasing this beautiful McDonald's for $80. It has a lot of detail. It has an exquisite interior. Anyone willing to pay $80 for this McDonald's? My prices are going mad tonight because I really need the money. I want to make more space for other stuff. I also have a Taco Bell that has no interior, and that one I can probably do. I have it in the basement. I gotta bring it. I can probably do the Taco Bell for $50 maybe. But this one, the lowest I can go is 80. Anybody's willing to pay $80? Send me your offers. If it's a good offer, I might take it. I'm not saying that I will, but I might take it. So, yeah, I had a lot of models before, so right now just kind of concentrating on finding a job, guys. I mean, once I find a local job, I can concentrate on building more unique models. Decent N scale dealership still missing some stuff that is supposed to arrive sometime this week. The small vehicles, for example. I also have a police car right here, N scale, hand painted. Anyone's interested in that little police vehicle? Nah. So that's the dealership right there, guys. The dealership, car dealership. These limos are not N scale or HO. I used to have N scale limousines, but they're all gone. So this stuff I have right now. This is a bigger scale than N and then HO, but you can still use it on the HO. It's a little bit bigger, but if you want something in that scale, on 187 HO, I got this beautiful limousine that is being undersold. I supposed to sell these ones because they're hand painted for 25, but I'm willing to accept up to $16. Let's make it $15. $15. I can probably do $15 for this one. The doors open. Yeah. So you can see I have that limo. I also have the Rolls Royce limousine. This is a real nice one. And I got a very beautiful special edition limousine, Rolls Royce. That was hand painted by me. When I used to have the local jobs, I used to have more time to kind of work on my stuff. But now it's difficult. I'm hoping that I'm getting hired for that local job that I apply. So anyone going for $70, McDonald's $70. It has a beautiful interior. I'm doing very low because I really need the cash. But I will regret it if I don't sell it tonight. Then I would probably go for the same price I was asking. The regular price for these was supposed to be at least. The last one I sold was for 300. It was a guy that had a huge railroad model. He was looking for something very, very unique. So he even told me that it was very unique because it had a lot of details. This one, for example, the self checkout, they don't light up, but the one I sold for 300, they even light up. The monitor had a like a realistic display, and it would light up. And that one kind of really took me time to build it because it had a lot of cool detail. But like I said, I'm willing to sacrifice the model only for today, only for today. So if you're really interested, send me your offer. I will not get offended. Now, if it's a good price, like I said, I really need the money. I would probably do now. If you're really interested, $65 for this railroad McDonald's HO scale. It has lights. The lights on the front they light up too. And 65. It is below the time I spend it on this model. It's below the price that I'm supposed to sell it for. Like I said, I sold the other one for 300. It had more details, like the furniture was more detail, And 65 is the lowest I can go. And only for today. Tomorrow I would go back to the same price, guys. I'm just sacrificing my merchandise since I don't have that much inventory, but I need to sell this stuff. On the train station, this is what I have right now. I gotta try to see if I can have it done by the end of this month. Like I said, it all depends if I get that local job. If I get that local job, I will be more concentrated on my stuff. You can see the second floor has a McDonald's right there, a restaurant, staircase, the elevators. You name it, guys. Well, it looks like only a couple people are interested in the McDonald's. So for those people that like spending hours building stuff in their railroad models, I also do custom made buildings. I build a couple stuff for very important people. The beginning of my career, I built this beautiful refinery. I wish I can find those photos. It was, the photos were stored in the cell phone. So eventually, I don't have a way to retrieve it because the cell phone got damaged. Like I said, once I have the time available, I will build more models for you guys. That's my passion. I like building all type of models. And scale, HO. Right, I got this N scale model. It's a dealership. It has the maintenance bay, the uh, the sales offices on the front. Everything was handmade. I'm selling this beauty for $100, $100. It's not fully done, but I will have it done before the end of this week. Anyone interested for this beautiful model for $100? $100. I also got the McDonald's right here. This beautiful McDonald's. A lot of detail inside for $65. 65. I'm doing a crazy price for you guys. I really gotta sell. I gotta make some money. Anyone to anyone is willing to pay $65 on this model, let me know. It has a cute detail inside. Look at that ceiling grid. It has a ceiling grid. Has a lot of detail inside. yeah, once I start having all these models already set up in this area, I just moved to this new location of the house, and I'm trying to fix this area. I have a lot of models in the basement. They're not completely built because, like I said, this job is, well, the previous job was taking too much time, and there was no time for my models. And I do have a lot of stuff in the basement. I have a Taco Bell. I have an N-scale hospital building. I got a apartment building. That's the one I got to fix because I got damaged with the humidity. So there are a couple things I got to take off the walls and preface the walls. And yeah, you're gonna see very soon. I'm saying soon. I don't know when. All these unique models. Well, if you're interested on the railroad scale 187 vehicles, I have this beautiful limousine, hand painted. It's a light color salmon with white. Selling this beauty for I'm selling this beauty for the low price of $20. It's a collectible. You know, railroad model vehicles are expensive, so I'm doing 20. And if you propose me a better price, I'm willing to hear you out. So you let me know which one you like. I got this little mini for $10. $10. Little mini. I got this Rolls Royce limousine. It was hand painted. All the details were done by me. And I'm asking 25 for this one. Or name your price. If it's a good price and it's sold to you. This is the last one I have. The interior, I painted the interior. This one also is painted. Hand painted from the exterior. Hand painted on the exterior too. Trim. And I got this one. Also, I'm selling it for $15. I got these large scale limousines. They're not 187, but I sold them in the past for 35, but I'm willing to hear your offer. So if you got a good price, name it now. Name your price. Name your price. If it's a good price and it's sold to you. Also got the N scale police car. $15 for that police car. N scale. $15. I also have the fire department vehicle. Hand painted, and that one is $10. $10. I got these collectibles, antique limousines. They're $10 a piece. Now, if you're interested in a couple vehicles, if you want to buy 5, I can really give you a good price for the whole, all the pieces that you need. If you need 5, if you need 10, I can work it out. My idea here is not to keep the merchandise for too long. I want to sell because I need the money. So this is another collectible, also hand painted. Hand painted. All right, going back to the McDonald's again. I cannot believe there's no one interested in buying this McDonald's for $65. I mean, I saw one in the past for 300, and that was well a customer of mine. This guy has purchased unique buildings. I wish I had videos of those buildings, but these buildings were amazing. I mean, they were laser cutted, yeah, but all the details inside were done by me. And I'm selling this McDonald's, like I said, for $65. It has a lot of detail. Look at that ceiling grid. It has so much detail. I kind of copy a McDonald's that I did in Michigan, a remodel, because that was my title, superintendent of remodels and also ground up construction. You can see the soda machines are right there. You can see the register on the back. So name your price, guys. Name your price. It has a lot of detail. And the lights outside, they light up. So yeah, let's continue with the vehicles. So I got another one, hand painted, antique. And I got a sporty one, blue, hand painted, trims, interior. And I also have a beautiful porch. So you guys just name your price. If it's a good price and it's sold to you, I'm not joking. I will sell it because I really need the cash, guys. I need the cash. Yeah, I miss the previous jobs. I mean, who likes unemployment? Nobody, I think. You know, it's amazing, but the money makes anything possible. Without money, it's difficult. Like I had a feeling that my job was gonna end soon because I moved the project a lot faster than most people do, and I had that feeling that things were gonna be done before the due date, and I never got prepared. I should have purchased more materials, like PVC, plexiglass, so that way I can, build these bigger models. So only for today, guys, I'm doing $80 for this dealership, this car dealership and scale. It will be sold ready to put in your model, in your railroad model. I'm working on it. It is not fully done, but it will be done if you buy it. If you buy it today, I'll make sure tomorrow gets done completely, and I'll try to ship it tomorrow in the afternoon. All the models are protected in the wood crate, so do not worry, people. Do not worry. Because that's another question that people ask. How do you send these models without getting damaged? I do spend the time to make sure they don't get damaged. I put them inside a wooden crate and I fill it with um, small noodles of what's it called? The foam noodles. So, and I also put insurance on it. So, if it arrives to your end damaged, you will give you will be getting paid for it because I put insurance on these models. So it is amazing that nobody's interested in buying this McDonald's for $65. It is hurting me because I'm about to say no, a railroad model because 65. all the time I spend it on this thing, it's not worth it. So nobody's interested in buying it for 65 bucks. Look at that detail. Very cool detail. The other one that I saw for 300 had no awesome detail like this one. This one has a skyline on the back wall. You can see on the back wall has a skyline of Michigan, right? Yeah, Michigan. Because I built another one. Well, I built like three of them. The other one was sold for 200. The one that I had more detail because I had a second story, and that one I sold it for 380. And there was another one. No, I'm sorry, I made a couple. Yeah. So there was another McDonald's that I sold for 300, one for 380, and the other one for 200. But this one, 65 bucks. That's the lowest I can go, guys. I will not go lower than that for real. It has a lot of detail. A lot of detail. Well, guys, if you have any questions, send it now so I can respond to your questions. Like I said, I do custom made models. If I do stay local on this job, I'll be accepting any any request of unique models. Like I said, I have a lot of experience building these models. I have done apartment complex. I have built refineries. The refinery was super cool. It has so much lights on it. You couldn't imagine how complex of lights were involved. And the guy was satisfied. That was the good days, the good old days. For that model, they paid me, if I'm not mistaken, 15K. The size of the model was probably the size of, I think it was 10 feet by 10 feet. And I divided it into six big pieces. And it took me almost 2 years to build it. The customer was willing to wait. Yeah, you get to people that wait for stuff like that. And any questions, let me know, guys. I can build custom models. Like I said, I will be taking requests if the next job is local. For those new guys that just joined now, this is the McDonald's that I'm selling for $65. It has a lot of detail, has lights, has a skyscraper line on the wall. It's a 3D. It has a lot of beautiful detail inside. This McDonald's is the only one that has a canopy. I kind of copied that canopy from my Georgia trip. I went to Georgia for supervision of a concrete job assignment, and I was there for a month and a week, and I really spent time on that project because it was a project that was concrete involved, and there were a lot of hours that we put into that job. I remember one day we entered to the job site 7 in the morning, and we left the job site like around 5. It was a killer job. Yes, good pay. Oh yeah, but it was a killer job. Yes. Well, guys, I'm leaving now. So if you have any questions, if you want to buy this one, I'm lowering down to $80. Anyone's interested in the dealership, N scale dealership, $80. All right. Have a good night, guys. Bye bye.